Yo, what's up? This is the sequel to the last vid I did for Ukraine entry level strat. This is gonna be France entry level strat. I'm gonna try and do the same thing I did with the last one. Just try and go as slow as possible and like make it explainable and all that. But I'll just start right now. I'll load the map. All right. So actually, first thing you do, I said this in the last video, but you're gonna wanna upgrade this, then move your 30k to this tile for Germany, then justify on Germany, then upgrade your cities. So for entry level strat, you're only going to want to do this once, and you want to make sure it says 110 now. If not, you're doing something wrong, but it should always say that regardless. We'll declare war, and we can spawn a 75k in this city right here, Meal House. Our 30k, we can put it to the tip of the city for reasons I'll talk about later. And we're going to wait for this troop to spawn right here, the 75k, and we're going to instantly move it to Freiburg. Couldn't put it on auto capture. Troop's gonna do its thing for a little while. Now we're gonna save up our manpower and our money. We're gonna get this justification upgrade, and we're gonna spawn a 70k troop right here in Metz. Now, as soon as this troop's finished, we're gonna go and move it like this. So you wanna move it to where it dodges this 30k. Just make sure it doesn't interact with that 30k, or else it's kind of cooked. You can upgrade these city tiers to 1 as well. And we can also go ahead and get this upgrade. As soon as we got that one, we're like, anytime you want, you can get this one. Preferably like as early as possible after this upgrade, of course. We're going to save up 75k manpower to make another troop. And defense to the city. Here we are. 75k manpower, boom. Now, since we got this political power upgrade, now we can justify on Britain. And we gotta put this troop on auto capture. I forgot to do that. We can go ahead and put this one on auto capture as well. Now we're gonna wait to put an 80,000 troop at this city in France. You can go around doing this. And also, I didn't even explain this before, but you have to move your 30k from this city to this city called Garrett, and then you're going to move it to Dresden. The reason we do this with the 30k is because it's a very low manpower troop. Like, it's going to not do well against such strong cities. But now we can go ahead and spawn our 80k at this British close city, I guess. We can go ahead and upgrade some of these city tiers to 1. We can justify, or we can declare war on Great Britain, and we can move our 80k up to this city. Now, we're going to save up for another 80k in Calais. Bang. We can also justify on Italy. Well, you might want to wait, but I like to justify a little early. But you could wait for this upgrade, it would just be a little bad. Most of the time, you're going to be wanting to trying to micromanage these troops in Germany so they go to the right tiles. And we can also put this troop on auto capture because it's going to only start attacking Exeter. Like, this 30k is only going to start attacking Exeter. Then we'll just be able to take London for free. We can also spawn another 70k, I would say, for Great Britain. And we can put this troop on auto capture and defense to Exeter. Our troops are taking care of this. Let's micromanage them to the next cities. And we can start preparing troops for Italy. Troops doing good there. We can make a 70k from Lyon. And we can go ahead and just spy on Spain as well. Declare war on Italy. And now we can put all these troops on auto capture, and they will simply go to help out Great Britain with these cities, take them faster. Spawning 70k at this island and move this one to auto capture. And also, since we have 2 billion in our pocket here, quite a bit, we should be upgrading to get to these 2 upgrades and these 2 upgrades. We can annex Germany. We have a lot of money, so let's go ahead and spend that on city tiers, like so. We can make another 70k on this island for Italy. We can keep on spending our money on city upgrades. Make sure you have these filters on, by the way, or else it's going to cost you. And we can get some troops for Spain. Spain is a relatively low pop area, so we can go ahead and just make 65Ks for that. Our troops are over here helping out in Great Britain. We can make another troop for Spain. And we can defense to this city, Torino. We can also get this upgrade when we can. We can auto cap these 2 troops. We can even make 2 more troops. 65Ks. That'll help take out Spain relatively quickly. Now, this is the base starter expansion. That is good for France. Some people like to do it differently, but this is a good entry level strat that you should probably learn, as long as you can safely, comfortably play this. You should be doing fairly okay as France in any one run. Now, we do have a lot of manpower here. Sometimes you can spawn a 30k on this city just to take out Venice, because some people miss it with their auto capture. So you'll also notice that Ukraine is probably going to be sending a tank down from this city in Poland to Portugal. Now you can try and contest Portugal if you're fast enough, but if you're not, the next step is to probably make 2 80Ks right here and send them up to Norway. That's the safe option. But make sure you don't just fire on Norway before Ukraine decides to just fire on Portugal, or else you could lose both countries if you were playing like a really fast Ukraine player. But yeah, this should do it. We're getting a lot of tiles, and we're expanding fast. So I'd say this is a pretty good strat that everybody should know for France. That about does it. If you do want to do 1v1s, or I can train people or other people in my Discord server, just go ahead and join Vanguard. It'll be in the description. It's where you can do all these strats, learn all these strats, play all these strats, etc., etc. Hope this helps. Goodbye.